American people. Let me bring one of them on right now. He claims his name is Terrence, but you all know him as a seminar caller. I'm sure he's going to say he supports the treatment of these poor people, Heather Adani and Dexter Taylor, at the hands of his Democrats. Go ahead, Terrence. Tell us, or I'm sorry, seminar caller. Why is this a good thing? Tell us.
I'm not familiar with those two cases, so I can't comment.
Okay, well, tell us why you support. Let's go to Trump, because I know he's your favorite. What do you think of Judge Juan Merchan's jury instructions of 4 + 4 + 4 = 12 on separate counts, and that's enough to convict? Is that something that you would say would be fair if you were on trial with that?
You read my mind. That's exactly what I wanted to speak about. Judge Merchan is following the law. Would you like me to explain?
No, I'm not. I want you to explain to me how 4 + 4 + 4 on separate counts. Would you accept that standard for you if you were on trial?
So there's three components to this case.
Well, no, just I'm going to let you say that. I'm just going to say, would you accept that dynamic, that way of judging you if you were on trial? Let's say we conservatives get back in charge and we want to arrest you, and we want to trump up a whole bunch of misdemeanors that have their statute of limitations expire, and then we want to magically call them felonies, and we want to put them on you, but we're going to say that 4 jurors on one count and 4 jurors on another count and 4 jurors on another count means that you're guilty. Would you accept that standard if we tried you?
Yes, absolutely.
You would. Okay, great. Go ahead. Explain to us why it's fair.
So there's 3 components to this case. Let's call them A, B, and C. Okay? What you're referring to is component C. You don't get to component C unless the jury is unanimous. Let me repeat that. Unanimous on components A and B. So if they're not unanimous on components A and B, they never even get to component C.
But that wasn't what Judge Merchan's jury instruction was.
No, Chris, you mischaracterize everything.
Okay. So let's just say, wait a minute. Let's just say for argument's sake that I misunderstood what I was reading about Judge Merchan. Okay, I'll give that to you, counselor. What about this guilt by inference? And he used an example, and I gave a direct quote from Judge Juan Merchan. If you go to bed and it's not raining, and then you get up in the morning and the pavement is wet, you can infer that it rained. Is that a standard by which you want to be found guilty or innocent on, sir?
Unlike you, I can't comment on it because I'm not familiar with it. Can I?
Well, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. I just accepted that I may have misinterpreted, judging by what you told me. I may have misinterpreted that somewhere Judge Juan Merchan did insist on a unanimous vote, which, by the way, I found no evidence he did. But I'm gonna table that for now. I read a direct quote to you from Judge Juan Merchan's jury instructions. And because you don't know about it, you're going to say you're not going. Okay, then why don't you just say, let's accept for the moment that I'm being accurate. Okay? Let's just accept that I'm being accurate the way I accept you as being accurate on the previous point. Would you want to be judged guilty or innocent on inference?
No, I would not.
Now, if you go out today and you find out that my quote was accurate, that Judge Juan Merchan gave that jury instruction, counselor, what would your evaluation of Judge Juan Merchan's jury instruction be, and what does that mean for appeal?
It would be wrong on so many levels, but based on all the things you say, I'd be shocked if you were actually being accurate. I understand
no, wait a minute. I understand your desire to bash on me. I'm just saying, just address as I presented it. What does it mean in your mind, as a left winger, as a Democrat, as the legitimacy of the case? And then what does it mean for appeal?
The appeal would win because the judge was wrong.
Right. So what does it tell you? Let's just say it's you. Let's just say it's Donald Trump persecuting you in such a way. and a pro-Trump judge says of you, I don't know what your real name, but we call you Michael, says to you, Michael, that we're going to judge you on that standard. And let's say you're running for office and they just want to get a conviction on you to tag the word felon on you. And you're going to win on appeal. You're not going to be in jail because you know the jury instruction is completely bat guano crazy. Do you think that's actually fair to you and to your voters?
It would absolutely not be, but
Okay.
I'm sure you're completely mischaracterizing it like everything else you do.
Well, I mean, please go and read it for yourself, Michael. It was a direct quote. It was a direct quote that we pulled from the jury instruction yesterday. We read it on Newsmax. Alan Dershowitz, a Democrat, one of your friends, Alan Dershowitz commented on it and said it was absolutely absurd. And you and he agree. Hell, you and I agree. Mark that on the calendar. Michael and I agree. It's an absurd jury instruction. And it's guaranteed to make sure this case is won by Trump on appeal. But that's not their goal. Their goal is to attach the word felon to Trump throughout this case to give Beijing Biden a leg up. Michael, I got to tell you, man, an uncharacteristic call. If we get more like that, we might find some common ground at some future date. I'll be right back.